Hey everybody, it's Racer PS2 and Electronics Repair here. We got our tonight's video, or tomorrow's video, whatever time you look at it. Please like and subscribe because I don't get paid for these videos. I don't have a backer. I don't have anything. Please like and subscribe. I got like 90% of people watching these that are not subscribed. It doesn't cost you a thing. Just hit that subscribe button. And like I said, on with the video. Hey everybody, it's Racer PS2 and Electronics Repair here. We're going to swap out the CPU on the gaming PC here. It's going to be now a Intel 14700K i7. It's got a 12th gen in here right now. I already updated this to the latest BIOS. This is the warranty one I got from Intel because I put an i9 4900K in the other one. I figure we're going to try to get this swapped out as seamlessly and painlessly as possible. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you guys to be able to see here. I just want to get this done and see if it blows out on me again. These all have a 5-year warranty, so this thing technically has like 4 more years on it. Trying to set you up so you can see here what I'm doing. That's not going to work. Can I put you guys in this corner? Will that work? No. Can I set you guys up somehow? So I'll knock it over. Ah, this is going to stink. So I'm trying to do this so that I can get this done as fast as possible. So I wish I had an overhead camera. I'm trying to figure stuff out with that, and maybe I can set you guys up here. Maybe no. Yeah, my angles stink. Trying to figure something out here. Yeah, it's a 9. Oh, look at that! I still forgot plastic on this thing. Nice. That's what happens when you don't take your plastic off, folks. It burns. And it makes a burning smell for the customer. Well, let's see if I can do this one-handed, I guess. You can get frustrated to line them back up, so I might do a break and cut break and ooh, that one came out. That was not what I wanted. This is older. This is a different one. This is a different CPU cooler. I forgot. This is not a Titan where the things are in it, which is good for me because I hate yes, power's off on this. That's fine. This is gonna get goofy. What happened to that? There it is. Sorry about that. That got goofy. Hey, look at that. I want to show you guys this. This is the factory thermal paste on this thing. You see how dry that is? Wondering why my CPU temperatures are a little high. Factory thermal paste on here stinks. Is it still wet though? Kinda is. It's still kinda whatever. But see if I can get this out of the way. Excuse me monkeying around here. I'm just trying to get this out of the way. There she is in her old glory and whatever. We're going to put better thermal paste on here. Better thermal solution than what they have. I usually put MX4 on here. There she goes. There goes the socket. Here goes the CPU. Go ahead and put this on something where it doesn't get messed up. Because look at all these little pins. I was wondering why this thing was ramping up. Well, that's why. There wasn't enough thermal paste on here to begin with. I need that. I need that towel in a second. I'm just trying to put this on something that's not going to short it out. Right there's going to be fine for now. These only go in one way, guys. I'm just trying to do this quickly and fast as possible, and then we're going to do some benchmarks. And trust me, I got some MX4 right here. And it should still be good because I only used it twice. There's still a bunch in that tube. After a while, they do dry out. This has got the Intel documentation and stuff in it. I don't care about the Go Fast sticker or nothing like that. I'm just trying to get the CPU without breaking a dang thing. It's kind of crappy with one hand here. I usually give you a little slide here. Here, I'm gonna set you down. I'm gonna set you down like right here so I can get this out. Or something. Just trying to get this out of the box. There we go. It's out of the box. I'll go ahead and get this installed, and I will show you in a second. Just want to show you, you have to line the notches up, and your pin 1's over there. You need to look at your motherboard and see where the heck it's stating. But yeah, this is a processor upgrade I've been trying to do for a while. I've already got the latest BIOS on this thing. As you can tell, it's in there right and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and put some thermal paste on this, better thermal paste. Interesting. This one says LGA 1700 / LGA 1800 socket. That's weird. Yeah, I think the back of the CPU cooler just for fun. That's how much thermal paste was on there. That's all they give you at the factory from Corsair. That is absolutely unacceptable in my opinion. Put this old CPU away, because I know it works. This will be a good test CPU now. I mean, it was good for gaming, but I was wondering why the heck this thing would ramp up. Well, now I know. Let's thermal paste this puppy. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that, but I can't really do this one fucking handed, so excuse me, one-handed. So I'm gonna set you down, I'll be right back. Alright, there's your thing. I'm gonna spread it out with something. I usually use an old piece of cardboard or something because I like to spread mine evenly before I even put the cooler back on. And yes, I'll leave that old stuff on there, it's not that old. Let me see if I can create something. Yeah, this case is so big that I'm gonna have to figure something out here. I know my videos aren't popular right now. I haven't really been posting. Just like and subscribe. There's my L270 Evo. Yeah, there's nowhere to put those in here. Let's get a piece of scissors and see if I can cut this. You don't really need that much to spread it out with if you do it the way I tell you to. So you're gonna look at the thing while I get the scissors. Look, everybody, scissors. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm cutting the Intel box CPU thing apart. You only need about this big of a size. Excuse my fingers. This is what I like to do. I like to spread it. If it's not enough, I put more on. Apparently what I did was not enough. So let's get the MX4 back out. Because you can be liberal with this. That is not enough. That is worse than what Corsair did. Come on, get out of here. And that's worse than Corsair. You want 100% full coverage. Sorry, I'm monkeying around trying to get this off. I like 100% coverage on my CPUs. Excuse my fingers and me monkeying around. I like 100% coverage on my CPUs. And I'll have to wipe that off. From corner to corner. Now that will not have any dry spots. And we will take this and throw it in the trash, and I will take that napkin I had and we'll wipe around it to get it off the socket piece and all that. I just want to show you what I do off the scenes on my own stuff. You can get this stuff off of here. I mean, it doesn't hurt it, but I'm a professional and I like to clean up my mess. Isopropyl alcohol is the best for cleaning this off. This is just a clean wipe down. It's my own system. I'll probably be taking this off in another 6 months and repasting it anyway. As you can tell, I got a little bit over on the chip there. I got a little bit of overkill. Is that gonna be okay? Is it still on? It's still on the die. Yeah, it's just on the die part of it. It's not gonna hurt anything. I just got over my thumb. At any rate, let's get this cooler back on. Yay! I will set you down, I'll get it on, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, CPU cooler is on. I always do the, ouch, hit my foot on the table method. I always do a crisscross method, and I go like that. And then I'll go like this. And then just to check them, I'll go like that again. And then I'll go like this again. That's how I change my CPUs. The reason I'm doing this is because this one's under warranty. Or I wouldn't be doing this at all because the 12th gen is just fine for gaming when I bought it. So I'm going to get this cover back on and I'll get this thing tipped back up and I'll get everything hooked back up to it and we'll go from there. Alright guys, I got everything back up here. It's put back in. We're going to try this thing out. I'm going to wipe this thing down. We'll see what it does. You'll see it in a second. I know it's kind of a hobbled video. I'm sorry. You always want to keep this for warranty purposes and the receipt because Intel's gonna want it. So let's see what this thing's gonna do now. Since I swapped out the CPU, what did I do with it? Oh, it's up there. Yeah, so we'll keep that. I want to see what temperatures are now. I have to go get a temperature. I have to hit the BIOS and see what the temps are. MX4 is better thermal paste. I don't care what anybody says. See if it passed the test here, self-test. It's probably going to retrain because it's a new CPU. I don't know. Or keep flashing on me, one of the two. Nope. This is not flashing anymore. Let's give me a what? Oh, she's returning. Here she goes. Should say CPU. Here we go. New CPU is installed. So it automatically detected we have a new CPU installed. Let's go to F1. I got two boot managers. Why do I got two boot managers? That's weird. I don't know. I like to see where I'm at for motherboard temperature and core voltage. We're at 25C. That's good. I want to see what it is in Windows. Let's see here. I don't care with my few cam controls and all that stuff. Where's the advanced mode? I don't like easy mode. Oh, there we go. Alright, see, we're rocking that. I want to make sure that we are on Intel default settings. I don't know why AI tweaker didn't come up. Yeah, we're going to stay on Intel's default settings. This is actually the microcode fix for this. This is a brand new CPU. It seems like it's volting pretty good. 12 volts, 5 volts, and we got 2.8, which is good. It says we're running at 27C. I can actually see on here on the monitor, temperature monitor. We're running about 82 degrees right now. Went down to 80. So we're going to go ahead and boot into Windows. We're going to save changes and exit. I didn't make any changes because I don't care. I don't need to. Come on. See if it'll boot into Windows. Like I said, you can do anything when you build your own computer. You want to put a different CPU in it? Go for it. You just gotta wait for it. Be patient to make sure the computer picks it up and it's the right socket. Tells me I didn't damage anything. Zip on my number today. Let's see if it boots into Windows. Should have reset. There it goes. I have not touched the settings. I haven't done anything besides put a CPU in it. It did detect the CPU and it's on Intel default settings, so I shouldn't have an issue with it gaming. So let's see what this thing can do, I guess. I use emulators when I'm on here with live streams. I'm not gonna lie about it. That's the best way to do stuff. Like I said, I got more stuff to put up that I need to put up. I'd like you guys to like and subscribe, support the channel. We're at 597 subscribers. I've had phone calls about repairing devices and they don't show up. So I apologize for that. I quoted somebody $300 for an HDMI port replacement in case I had traces broken. I probably would have refunded the extra $150 to the gentleman, saying that it went well and it's going to cost you $150. I told him if he really needed it back right away to send it to Sony, because Sony, what they do, the guy's all worried about is PlayStation account and stuff. Sony's got the tools to clone all that stuff back onto your system. That's what they do. They use a special cloner. I don't have that. You have to get all the stuff from Sony, and if it's out of warranty, they charge an arm and a leg. If I had a no power situation, I'd just send it to Sony. There's so much stuff on that board that can go bad, like the self bridge and stuff like that. Let's see how this thing performs. Internet comes up faster. Let's see on Task Manager what our CPU's at right now. Go to performance. Yeah, the other one I think was only like I'll look it up on Micro Center, but I don't think it was like a 2 gig or something. I don't know. I got in a bundle. Yes, I've got 60 some gigabytes of RAM in here. Like I said, I've been meaning to 64. Excuse me. The CPU now is it's 3.4, that boosts up to something else, I think. But I haven't since then, after putting in 4900K with the latest BIOS, have not had an issue with the computer crashing or instability issues or anything like that. The last one just straight up died. But yeah, it's 4700K. She's still under warranty. That's why I still have the receipt for the other one. I also have the receipt for the other one. So, like I said, the CPU swap was a success. I'd like to do some benchmarks and testing on this, but I'm probably gonna do it with OBS so you guys can see what I'm doing. I play most of my games on this computer, so I just wanted to get this done. Let's see if I can find a good stress test. Let's pull up iCue and see if it's working. Let me see, iClue. Well, iClue usually comes up. I also bought Demon Tools Professional. That is up to 3 PCs. It wasn't that expensive. It was like $20. I couldn't believe that. What the hell is this? Oh, that's Adobe. I don't need that anymore. I need to take that off. I don't pay for that anymore, folks. That's only good for your editing PDFs. I thought I had iClue on here. It doesn't start up anymore? Should be under Corsair. There it is, iCue. That's my... Did I not plug in the cooler? Or is it not picking it up? So there's the harpoon. I don't want that. And my dashboard's not working. Weird. I'll have to see what the heck's going on with that. Because usually on here it'll tell you what the thing is. I should see if it's even my device settings. I don't know if it's even picking it up. Interesting. I thought I plugged it back in. But yeah, we're going to end this video right here. I'll give you some more updates on this. Catch you guys on the flip side.